Hey everybody, this is Almonda. Whoa, swing to the left. This is Almonda swinging to the left really fast. In Wurm Unlimited, we're on Hell's Pinnacle, which is a deed in a big island to the middle west of the huge server Emerald Expanse. Just logged on for the day. Whoa, I do swing fast. When I'm watching this, I notice. But when I'm in charge, it doesn't bother me. I missed the oak season. And, yes, I'm trying to not, olive season is coming, to regular, I think those are regular days, like, in-person, real-life days. Cherry season is here. A week ago, we took a boat ride around the island. We saw the island there. This will be posted a month ahead of when it gets made, I guess. Made is the right word? I don't know. It's easy to walk away when you have only 4. We're getting closer to have 3 actions. We're getting closer to have 4 actions. 4 actions. I could do 1, 2, 3, 4. Part of the reason the field is laid out this way because I think in terms of 4, so I can just stand in one place and 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go, swinging again. It's not the best way. The best way would be to 1, 2, 3, 4. But I think in terms of 4, even though my actions are terms of 3, what I could do is do little Tetris-y, like 1, 2, 3, and then make that 1, 2, 3, and then do 6 in a group instead of. I'd have to have more groups, but I don't always take care of my farming. Oh, I just had a big sneeze. I think I saved you from hearing it, from having to hear it. Grapes. We have a huge olive field just to the where are we? South? Whoa, excuse me. I'm gonna have to pause again, just for pleasantry. Back. Okay. Yeah, this gets posted in like early April, and right now we're early to mid March. 2021 in the real time. Just in case you're gonna know, you don't really care. You might care because then you might know, hey, this one deed that this one person always posts about. Excuse me. The one deed the person posts about all the time. This is where the deed was at this time. Without the rotting, you don't have to deal with the deed all as often. As I believe I did in a previous video, you don't get a lot of skill from your onion and garlic yet. Or maybe just garlic, I don't know. I tend to do a little bit more garlic because I have more chance for healing, that kind of stuff. We're not going to spend all day in the homestead, you might say. Let's see. But some of the chores are picking up the eggs. If it's infertile, you take them. If it's not, then you let it be, and then sometimes you get roosters. I could kill a rooster. There's no really reason to have a rooster because you don't get eggs, but there's no fertile one. So maybe that guy will be. So there's my little rooster. Brush him, even though there's no reason to brush him. I mean, I could brush him because it'll get my skills up. The brushing takes a while. I wish there were certain tasks that could be sped up and not all of them. But that's okay. Examine this guy. And this is another possible chick. Another rooster. Brush. Oh, no. Brush him also. What's this egg look like? It is infertile. Okay. Yeah. My horsies are growing up. Been a week since I've recorded. Or maybe only a few days, actually. Yeah, I'm so sad I missed oak. I was about ready to go get oak at the end of the day yesterday, and sure enough, it was already gone. Because you can get acorns through either botanizing or foraging, which we could do. See, I got quite a few good eggs. These 43 were because I started not hoarding, allowing the hens to come into our area. Brush my horse. Actually, we're gonna quick. Sometimes I don't understand if there's a certain tool, but every now and then I will come over here to get on the horse. Okay, so one of the reasons that you spend time on making the bridle and the saddle. The saddle is nice because, oops, oh, I can't. Saddle is nice because it allows the horse to stay there. Now the saddle's only 16 quality, and it's got quite a bit of damage. And the bridle is so that you can lead without having to have the rope in place. So I like to make both, but every now and then I'll come over here and it won't let me lead, and I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what's changing between the time that it does let me lead and the time that it doesn't. Repair these. It does not let you move while you're doing the repair. I'll quick get some cherries. There's my guys. Guard towers. Saved me from some of all the fun animal stuff. I believe a video I'm not going to post. I went down that way on this big huge hill, thinking of the future, potentially going on an adventure that way. Cherry trees are really nice looking. Oops, and the wood is like really nice too. We're not gonna chop any wood. The task is to bush the entire road. Don't see, is this one that lets you harvest while I'm on the back? Yes. Some of the mods. Let's prune this guy. I wish my forestry was high enough I could see without being like on top of it what the status of the tree is. Okay. There are tons of cherry trees. We may or may not hit a forest spider over here. I'm close enough to the rest of everything, it might not be. I love how the cherries look in the fields. Let's see. Cherry trees. This Almonda is trying not to be the forestry character as much as I want to be. And then you see the cherries disappear as you harvest them. There, one of them disappeared. There's so many trees around that you still see cherries everywhere. It's fun. It's fun. It's fun. Something about the red of the cherries. The acorns would have been actually more useful than the cherries. I don't do a lot of baking on my characters. Every now and then I will make something fantastic. My last Almonda, still available actually, has decent skill and make some stuff on the other server. So if you want to know baking, Like, what good would cherries be? I made some cherries cheesecake, the special food, and I walked away. Oops, does that sometimes. I need to work on that road. I kind of jumped in today without a plan, knowing I was going to at least look at cherries. There's a loose horse wandering around that I'm trying not to gather into my horse group. I'm trying to mine. I've hit the section of the mine where I have no exciting like ores. Like, there's a lot of times in the mine there's ores and there's not ores. Oh, the other thing I need to do. Actually, this pairs really well with what we're doing right this second. Do I have... Okay, let's also put the shovel and the sickle together on the same one. Okay, so this is how I used to play, and until I got my 3 tool belts, I haven't done so much. It's easier to use the little things. A lot of people have this extra, and it shows up sometimes, the extra like action bar where you have little icons, and that's what you do instead of right clicking and tap. Like, there's a lot of ways to play this. You can right click and do actions. You can do your hotkeys, like grass is cut short, so I can go ahead and pack. So that's Shift and G. So if you see something just happening without me like notifying, I can shift tools. See how they're all highlighting different ones, and that's just the hotkey of the toolbar. It's all in the settings, which I'm not going to go through because I'm getting good grass. I have to make some thatch. That's the thing we're going to do today. We're going to keep working on our house. I'm not saying that I'm tied to the house, or that doing the house was a bad thing, because it's not. I've got a 39 carpentry, which started out as like a 20. You know, house is a good skill builder thing. Actually, it's good to get me established while I'm in. Okay, maybe this time, and I could ride right away. So I don't know. I need to work on paving some before I can lay the floor of my house in the stone section. Let's see, pack since this is cut short. Pack since this is cut short. And growing wild, I'm going to change to sickle. I'm going to gather the grass. I'm going to change to shovel. I'm going to pack. So all of that is done with hotkeys on my left hand, right hand. I started playing another game where the right click on the mouse was opposite. Boy, that's a trip. This one, the right click is the menu bring up, and the left click and hold is your moving around. In this game, I play more often than the other games. So when the other game, the right click is your click and hold is your turning radius, and that's how I use most of my window management. Is all done through keys. Let's see, gather, pack. I have never made thatch before. I don't remember making thatch before. I know I need grass, and I know that if you plant thatch, you get grass to show back up. Hey, guess what? We're just doing packing. Still waiting on my friend's orts to come back. They'll be back in a couple weeks though, so when Zortz and Liara come back, I can maybe go see if I can get some gold out of their mine. Maybe not. I don't know. Grass is tall. Alright. Gather the grass. Do the shovel. Do the packing. All through the keys on my left hand. Considering and paving is 17. I think paving needs to be 30. So I need to spend, there's that horse. Need to spend time paving this road just so I can have paving on the floor of the house. That it's probably just gonna be me sitting in the house. Oh well. It's gonna be me sitting in the house, and then it's gonna be me furnishing the house. I'm trying to decide if the guest, like, I almost sounded like he's like, oh, I like the guest house. So does that mean when I get the stuff in the main house that it's going to not be used by him? I'm not sure. Let's just say I'm more dedicated, Wurm player. So I'm also a single game player. I should be. Let's do this. I don't think I can. Well, maybe I can. Can I gather from? Nope. Maybe on solid ground. My trick, instead of doing thatching, is to just plant flowers. So you can usually, if you want more grass, like in a dirt area, if you want it to not be dirt, you plant flowers. That's why I gather flowers before I really need them. Aw. Damn. Something else. Not right now, like, I just want to get grass. And then that's also your gardening, and then the gardening skill will go with your planters, which is your sassafras and all of them. Herbs. You garden with your herbs, you farm with your, like, vegetables. Let's see. No. What I do want to do some, since I won't be able to get the, acorns through regular, I do need to see if I can scavenge some acorns that are not for quality. I just went through all the 4 quality. I cannot remember if it's botanizing or foraging, because I do them both simultaneously. It's probably best to do foraging, botanizing, then taking the grass. I'll give a better chance to get stuff. This actually is picking up vegetables that are lower than my farming skill. So it's going to, like, I'm going to flood my food storage bin with the lower quality stuff for a little while. It's hard to spend the time on the foraging, the botanizing. It's random if you get stuff. Botanizing's only 11 and foraging's almost 11, so. But you see how the quality of these is low, like 10, 20s. My gardening is high enough. Oops. I need to be doing this and doing the grass. Let's see. That's a shriveled one, so if I decide this will be an easy cut. Still haven't gotten an acorn. I really shouldn't have missed that day. Okay. I'm getting 30 finally. Considering I haven't done as much wood cutting as the other two. Like, they had to cut the whole area from one side of the deed to the other. I just had to cut this little area here. To me, the game is mostly fun when you play 2 objectives, and your objectives change as you go through the game. like my objective is, whoops, oh, well, I keep trying to gather with the hatchet. Hatchet doesn't gather grass, just a sickle will. Blue flowers are really pretty. They're a little rare. There's one kind of flower that's like super rare, like some kind of dotted flower. I'm pretty sure I need the grass. I'm gonna run out of space shortly. Where's my horse? Oh, there he is. Oh, I went quite a ways. Quite a ways this way. That's okay. No problemo. Grass is tall. Caught a carrot. Whoops. Gathering in the tile borders don't do much. I'm looking for acorns. But maybe it won't be, 5. Oh, there we go. Eventually I'll do the hops stuff. I haven't done hops for a long time. I think some of the other characters are beer brewers and winemakers and stuff. Okay. So we've got this as, let's see, lingonberry is not this one, is it? All the herbs are in here. So all of our gardening is here. The cherries are here. I get to have maybe a few more carrots now. I've got another. See, I'm 40 and 32 on carrots with my what do you call it? Lingonberries, cabbage, and lettuce are annoying, and so are pumpkins. I know there's a lot of people who like that because then you get the big quality level, or not quality. You get a big volume, but they don't fit. Like the way I do my meals, where I stick like 1,000 things in each meal, it's just ends up being more annoying. Okay, sprout. Do I have mixed grass in here already? I think I have mixed grass in here actually. Let's just expand all. It's easier to do that. I got 66 mixed grass. Oh, I'm fine. 123. We got plenty of grass. We'll make some. We will make some. Oh, and I have some really crappy logs. Why did I save the crappy logs? Probably for the fire for lamps. Sprouts. Oh, hazelnut sprout. I do need to plant the hazelnut sprout, but I'm gonna wait. There is some in the. This is the one. Let's see. Open this back up again. One thing I've found with my other character, you get so many sprouts when you do by sorted. So I tend to do more of the unsorted. Now I can make an oak tree over here, and I thought about that. If I knew where we would put it, would be a good place. One chestnut, one maple. I was really hoping to be able to, from a distance, see lemon trees. I'm curious what section of this game and the server has lemon trees. I'm hoping somebody does. Hops? Do I have any hops? Might be a new thing. Bouquet of flowers. Okay, anyway. I can't take a crate with me right now. I do need the Leggett then. Which I put in my messy toolbox, aka my cart. We are going to make thatch for the middle section. Roof. See, expand all is easier. Alright, so how much? Whatever I can carry, and then take a couple out. Ooh. That's a lot. Nice. Let's not be dragging around as much junk as I usually do. I don't know if I combine it or not. We're gonna try. We're gonna try not combining it. It will not let you create something if you might not have a space for it. Even though when you create something, it disappears like what? Like so. What if I created a thatch, right? Then one of this grasses goes away, so it's down to 69. But the computer says, "Oh, you're out of." You know, if I was on the max, right? You're out of the range for that, so it will not let you. If you're full to the max, even though you disappear one of your component pieces to create the final piece, it still will not. Even though the logic says that in the end you won't have too many more than what you need. I find that a little fascinating. Cool thing about a new person doing a new skill is these skills will just shoot straight up. And because of that, it really threw me off as to what it means to have epic curve versus not. I kept thinking, well, curve means that you skill very fast for a while. And if you think about what a curve is in terms of science or whatever, math, both, curving means not consistent. What's going on? Oh, the failures give me problems. Well, that's weird. Does it let me combine? I guess so. I didn't realize you can combine mixed grasses. Always gotta watch for that in Wurm. Oh, where did I put that? I put it in this leather one. I don't want it in the leather one. I was thinking I was putting it in this box. Okay. And it's unsorted, so it's gonna combine all together. So as the skills go up, that's the quality. The thatch will go up. And so this will go from 15 to 16 to 20. And I'll start with the maximum quality of the grass, which, because it goes based off of gardening skills. So my gardening is 27, so I'm going to be somewhere in the 20s when it comes to the grass that I get back now. But because some of the grass I took before was when I was lower skill, I still have like this 18. It shouldn't matter. Actually, maybe. Is it gonna have a hard time with it? No. Maybe I should be using the lower quality grass. 24 and 18 in effect aren't too much different from each other. Always a good Wurm, like general rule of thumb to when you have really bad skills to not use your best materials. Like if I happen to have like a 50 quality grass, I would not do as nicely because it's just going to take my 50 quality grass and make 15 3, it'll lower the thatch quality. So actually, I think that's what I'm gonna do here next. So I'll grab this 150. The cool part about Wurm is it's gonna divide it. It's gonna think about it. Well, all of it, but then take out some. Oops. I thought I hit this shift button. Alright, let's combine it so I don't. Alright. Yeah, I thought it had 3. It's okay. I'm trying to force it to do 3. Am I getting my logic up? Good. Good. Just gonna lower my quality with that. But it's just like for roofs. Who cares? Probably. But okay, who cares? I say who cares, but then your lower quality stuff is part of the slog at the beginning of the game of that low quality thing. It's gonna take longer to load. If I had like a super fast tool, like say this legat was like 80 quality, that legat, whatever the tool's name is, this could go a lot faster than what it is. If my materials that I'm putting in here are higher quality, it also goes faster when that happens. So matching your tools to your skills is a skill and a fun. It could be a fun part of the game for some people don't like it, but and you can get really into it. And if you start reading Wurmpedia, oh no, you do this, and there's certain people who definitely have a mad mad's not the right word, but a very definite idea. No, you have to do it this way, you have to skill this way, you have to maximize all the time that you're taking a worm, or it's not as fun. And I get it, because some people can probably be as far as I am in this game and be much farther on my logic, but then they might have less done in the game, or maybe playing it out longer. I don't know. Play on it in the background. So I do have the option to give my mixed grass into my animals as well. That is a nice thing to have, all those piles. So then you know that they're not going to run out on the grass themselves, or you also get to see the boxes that show up when the eggs get hatched into the piles. So then the egg becomes a pile. See, we went from 0 or 1, I guess, to 9 in just whatever time it was. I'm assuming it's 10 thatch per unit, so we're just going to do see, I got salad bag. Oh no, here. Okay, so we'll put this back. See, I didn't use very many. Can I see? I can't. They don't have anything highlighted? Maybe because I didn't have anything highlighted. I wonder if that's it. What did I have activated? No, I don't know. I'll have to go look at the video if I check. Okay. We'll do this. I'll do like 20. And we will come in here. We'll ride Sweet Ballet. Starting to get a little darker. I have never thatched a roof. Okay, so I assume this is maybe not the best. We're going to start with the mallet. Plan roof. Plan roof. Plan roof. This is only going to be single. Maybe it should be double. And the whole let's Let's see. Don't know if it will let me plan this roof. It does, okay. But it does not let me plan this roof. Okay. Alright. Because I had a roof there. Okay. That's fine. Okay, let's put it in the crafting window. Let's put the mallet in the crafting window. Thatched roof. I have too low of skill. So we're not going to do the roof yet. Wonder what that is going to be. Let me pause, find out, and we'll be back. Okay, Wurmpedia says it needs to be 21. Huh. Okay. Well, this was the possibility that we were maybe going to get. Now my thatch won't be the same quality because I won't be putting it into that bucket anymore. Oh well. So next time we will do the roof, but today we prepared for doing a roof. We looked at the cherry trees and we talked about some stuff. And okay, so right now I have the mallet. It is highlighted and it does let me lead the animal. Oh, now the grass is not combined. That's the other thing you gotta watch. When it has failures, you lose stuff. So once your skills get high, and oh great, we have a rare thatch. However, if I have a, well, no I don't. It was a useless rare thatch, so that would be good to throw in and do a sacrifice on. Because thatch I don't really care if it's rare. If I don't need a rare piece of roof. That would be silly. The roof would be all shiny and stuff, and there's no reason for that. But you can always combine, and that will help your failures. Not everything works well to be combined. Apparently, mixed grass works just fine being combined. And I'm halfway where I need to be. So let's see. We took a picture already in the beautiful cherry area. Well, this is a little lighter. We've got the potential for a thatched roof here in my single area, but not for another 11. So we're gonna have to make quite a bit of thatch. I can always give my saddlebags. I have the one cool thing that I thought was like one of the best things. Space for opening. I can't show you because it freaks out the recording software when I open up the keybind menu. But if you take anything out of how do I set up Wurm well, if you're a new player to Wurm, not that a lot of people who watch me would be a new player to Wurm, but if you did, a great space you're going to use one hand or the other hand. Like it's easy to hit. You can hit it from a lot of places depending on how your keyboard is set up. It is a good key for open. Open is something you do a lot. I do have enter for examine. Enter is on my other hand, which is usually engaged with the mouse, so I don't come back over all that often and actually examine things. So that's why you'll see me do right click and examine, but you won't see me open, right click and open sometimes. The saddlebags, this is another thing that took me forever to figure out. Saddlebags is only if you have the saddlebags on the saddle, which is the optional part. And the equipment, it confused me. Like you have to look at equipment and then see how I have saddlebags on there. I can't fix those while they're on the horse, although now the horse is inside, I can maybe take the saddlebags off and then I can repair these saddlebags. I don't happen to have a leather knife, but I'm going to stick them back on. So if you haven't ever seen that before, that's how you do it. I do need some horseshoes, but I need to also eventually get the ability to do a statuette. Yeah. Anyway, I need to go. Looks like it's almost 40 minutes. So you guys have a great day. This has been Wurm Unlimited. We're Emerald Expanse, our nice, slow, easy to navigate server that we're getting progress on, although now we went back to a beginning skill to do the roof the way we want to do it. If I set up another house, it could be a little bit bigger because it would be 39 carpentry instead of 33 or 32 when we were doing this before, I think. Masonry's up, fighting skills up. Things are happening. It's really cool. Like, this game shows tons of progress. Failures too, so it's kind of annoying in terms of the failures, but you begin to feel like you're doing something exciting. What are my qualities of some of these? Okay, they're not too bad. Some are pretty bad, but they would even out. So, anyway, you guys have a great day. We're playing Wurm Unlimited. Almonda speaking, and play Wurm if you want. Come say hi here. I sometimes get back to Riviera. That's right now where I'm at. I might do a third one. I've been thinking about that for a while, but I have not started a third server because this one's so involving, and the other server's really busy. They miss me though. I've heard. Somebody does anyway. You guys have a great day, and I will talk to you some other time.